And this was a all handy piece. This one was. So I think it's for sale still. I think it's like $1,200, $1,500 at the store. The gallery. Yes, it's all hand done. Okay, so they gave us the one they wanted. They got approvals on it. We went to the Animation Research Library and got the animator's drawing, which is this. It's a copy of the original animator's drawing. Antonio takes we always have a master ink line for all the ones we do. He'll take his cell material, put it over the top that, and trace it with his newfangled pen. And he'll very carefully trace that because that's what we're going to reproduce the image from. This is just a copy of that because when there was a lot of inkers and painters, we didn't want to give out the master. So we would ink from this. All right, and here is the call-outs. Peggy is now doing our development pieces. And she would make the call-outs for the inkers and painters. Here's the ink call-out. And the reason these colors look weird is so you know this color right here is different than this one. But that's not the color that it's painted. You'd have to come over here and see that that's what that is under the glasses. Yeah. But she make it as odd as possible so that you could tell, like, this one's a little different than that one and that one. Okay, now you look at this and it looks like there's just black, right? To me, black ink. There's 10 inks on this one. The reason being is that we have something called a self-color line. Like right here, you can see a line there, but it's not black, it's not harsh. What they do is that, you know, the cell is inked on one side, turned over, and painted on the other. To get that self-color line, the line is inked in the same color as the paint. And these painters are so good, you'd have a line you'd have two colors coming. They could actually split the line
Wow.
and not go over.
Wow.
Sherry's been doing it for 35 years. She's a whiz at
That's
it.
amazing.
So like right here, here's another self-color line, so you can see like the moon or whatever he's doing. What is he doing? He's doing something.
Right, he's making
Making
the
water.
No, is it the water or the
broom?
broom?
Well, you can see there's a light coming here, so you can see it's there and there and there. So they're like, there's another self-color line,
Yeah.
self-color line. This one right here is a self-color line here. Okay, so here's the paint colors. This actually has 22 colors on it, which is incredible when you think about it. 22 colors? Looks like, 5 maybe. Anyway, so this is also crazy looking so that you know that this is different than that one. And, there's a little color here, a little different, so that you know that it's different. Like right there is another little patch. So they make it crazy so that you know the colors are different. Then you look over here and you see which one it is. And then you paint it. And this one, I can only tell you guys this. I found it in the drawer and I thought it was so pretty I had to put it out. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
It's so pretty.
Pocahontas.
Can you imagine they made the movies like that? Such detail. I thought that was so gorgeous. I mean, who would have thought orange goes with purple? I guess on the color wheel it does. I mean, really, it's gorgeous. You can tell I'm not an artist. I'm just an admirer of the artist. And this is the ink and paint call out for that. It looks like a lot more because it's both on one. Inks and paints on one. We don't do that anymore to get confused. So anyway, that's basically the process.
Next time.
Because I don't know anything about the paint lab. I just know that, and they tried to do it by machine like they do at, Home Depot, but they found out that the creativity wasn't there, and if you did a smidgen more drop in there, it changed the whole thing, so they went back to doing it by eye. But this is from the Snow White era, so it's still the same camera that they used on Snow White. What was that, like 40 something?
Yeah.
39? So, let me show you something. So, this is this little thing he does. Okay, so this, you think that's different colors, but not as different as when you do this and you put the light on. See that? Completely different.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it off and on again, please.
You like the set? The fluorescent light?
Ah.
And then what Jim does is he'll mix up the paint, which we think we need, and then he'll come and we'll all look at it, and then if it's close enough, then it's good to go. So these are his basic paints that he makes all the colors from. Oh, by the way, when we used to do the employee cells, like Brother Bear, this was what the directors would send over to producers to copy. And then we'd have to go and try to match it with the paints that we had. Did pretty good, huh? Because you know the computer has how many choices? 16, 20 million. We have like 4,000. So this is what we've come up with, and they understand our little, you know.
Did you have to adjust because the final product didn't come out the same?
Oh yeah,
You had
like
to
this
get
is
it
like a
all
little
set.
bit darker than this one. But they went ahead and said it's this. So that's how our palette grew. If This is done with a stippling with a brush. You go like this. This is called a dry brush, and you take a paint, and you take a brush, and you take almost all the paint off of it, and then you just. They did that for the movie,
So they have to, has to be consistent from scene to
right?
scene.
And then I found out all the pixie dust is hand done. You take an ink line and you go like this, and then you an airbrush in the middle of it. I mean, not all of them. I have to show you.
Huh.
We have one in there. Yeah.
That
So when
was
you
some
see her
very
going across the film and you
good
see all
scene.
that,
But
Yeah,
that's-
that's right.
it's all done by hand. All that, and there was like a drawing for it
Right.
that you would put the thing and
So
then you
start
would
with, start with an ink line that's her path, and then just
after you go like this, it's hand. He would take that and go.
with the airbrush.
Yeah, you can see see right on top of there. There's the ink line
Mhm.
and then a little
Yep.
on top.
Um,
And like Bye.